Hello, everyone. This is Bishop Stewart again with the Global Wealth Builders, Team Global Wealth Builders. And today I'm going to do a quick training video for you, or more, should I say, a tutorial on how to activate your phone once you get your WP4U phone in the mail, and also how to activate, download, and set up your Space Voip. In addition to that, I'm going to show you how to or where to find the hotspot on your phone so you can use the hotspot. Also cover porting over your porting over your existing phone number to the new phone if that's what you want to do, etc., so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and get started here. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to go to the website and simply log in to our website. Okay, let me go ahead and do this here. Now, of course, this is assuming that you became a master or higher, an executive, etc., and you do have the phone that has been sent to you. So the first thing we want to do is go to our space system. So you can either do that by logging in and on the home page scrolling down and clicking on space system. That's one way you can get there, okay? And this is going to bring up your space system. Another way is simply by going to products and clicking on space system. Now, some of this is going to be a little bit different because I already have mine activated, but it's still the same process. So you want to come to the space system here, and you are going to click on wireless. Okay, now I have the $89.90 a month package, so I have up to 5 gigabytes, and I can call up to over 100 countries around the world. So you're going to simply click Manage Your Space Wireless Account, and you're going to see that cool looking icon right here, this fiery icon appear, which is letting you know that the computer is working and processing your command, so to speak. And now you can see all these different things here. Number one is we have a rate calculator, so you can click on that. Well, first, before I even get to that, let me show you that it shows you right here the plan that you have, so make sure that that is correct. I have the unlimited voice and text plus 5 gigabytes of data monthly package, and this phone number is the phone number that I was assigned to my WP4U phone. Okay, this is the number for my WP4U phone. So make sure that that is correct. And I'm going to show you later in this video where to go on your phone to find your phone number. Okay, so that's your WP4U phone. Make sure that's correct. And then you can also go to rate calculator. Now remember, this is very important. Whether you have one region or one zone or all regions, there are certain areas or certain area codes, I should say, that are going to cost a little fee. Most of it, the majority of it, I would say 95% of that area is going to be free, but there are certain regions or areas in those regions, I should say, that do cost a little bit. Usually it's like a couple of cents, like 2 or 3 cents or something, like you can see right here. Okay, very, very inexpensive, but I do want to make you aware of that. And that has nothing to do with World Global Network. There's just certain regions because of certain laws and the availability of the service that there is going to be a little fee. Okay, now here you can see on net rates, space wireless to space wireless is always free. So if someone else has space wireless or the space VoIP, this is going to be free. Okay, if someone else has the service as well. Space wireless to Magic Phone is going to be 25 cents. Space wireless to Magic Phone in the US is going to be 3 cents. Space wireless to space wireless text is going to be 3 cents. Okay, 0.03 cents. Now here, when you click on you want to call, and I don't know why they're not appearing here, but they'll appear here if I come over to the left-hand side. These are the different countries. Okay, so you can find your country that you want to call, and let's just say you want to call somewhere in the Philippines, right? So you can see all of this stuff right here. I can click on Philippines, and it's going to show me that in certain areas is going to be a little fee, right? 0.1899 cents, okay, for the standard rates, etc. Okay, if I wanted to call somewhere in Pakistan mobile, it's going to be 0.1325, etc. So you can just scroll through here and see the different prices depending on where. So Philippines Mobile Smart is 0.2334 cents. Very, very inexpensive. Okay. Now, also, we can look at coverage. This is going to show you, of course, we have a 4G phones here with our service, but this is going to show you the coverage that we currently have right now in the US. So you can see all the areas that we have coverage here in green. Okay, and so you can zoom in more and find out more information on the partners and the different kind of coverage, etc. that we have. Okay, so you can zoom in, you can write United States, you can write Philippines, and all these different kind of things. Okay, so very, very cool way to check these things out. Okay, so it'll actually show you coverage by different streets and everything. Okay, so this is the Philippine consulate, etc., and it's going to show you the type of coverage, typical indoor connectivity, etc. So you can really get specific information on a certain area if you want to know, okay, if I go over to this office building, am I going to have coverage? What kind of coverage, etc. So this shows you everything right there. Okay, very cool. Now, we also have the traffic history. You can top up if you want to upgrade your service. You can top up. I have the highest service we have, which is the $89.90 plan. So I don't need to top up or anything, or there's actually no way for me to top up because I already have the highest one. Okay, also here we have wireless tutorial. I definitely recommend you click this and print this out. Okay, so you go to wireless tutorial and then you click this little arrow. Okay, and it's going to show you all this information with graphs and everything, showing you exactly how to manage the different settings on your actual phone, etc. Okay, so this is very, very important, and I definitely recommend you look at this and print it out and keep that with you and make sure that you're doing everything correctly when you're setting that up. Okay, so again, that is the wireless tutorial. Now, if you wanted to port over your phone number, okay, you can simply click right here, number portability. This is going to give you all of the instructions on how to port over the number that you currently have. So let's just say you don't want to use the number that they give you for your WP4U phone. You can simply come here, follow these instructions, and there's even the phone number to support, etc. in here, and you are going to be able to port over your phone number. Okay, very, very cool that you can do that. Also, keep in mind that we have dual SIM phones, so you can actually take the SIM card out of the phone you currently have and put it in your WP4U phone, and now both of those numbers are going to ring on that same phone. Okay, so don't forget that you can do that. And you can also learn more about portability on the FCC reference guide right here, keeping your telephone number when changing service providers, etc. Okay, so they're going to give you all of that information as well. Okay, so the company really covers everything. Then you have your coverage. I'm sorry, we already discussed coverage. You have your traffic history right here, so you can type in 1 week, etc. for your traffic history, and it's going to show you all of your traffic history. Okay, very, very cool. So make sure you come in here and do this. Okay, now if you've ported over your number, make sure here that you see the number that you ported over and not your WP4U number. Okay, this has to be the number that you have activated or the number you want to use. We've had people that have ported their number with customer support, but back here they still had the old number and they were wondering why their phones weren't working. Okay, so it's very important when you first come here and you click on wireless to set up your wireless that you have the correct number in there. Okay, very important. Also, now let's go to space VoIP. So we're going to click on the space VoIP. In the available zones, I have all zones with my particular package, and I definitely recommend you all get all zones. I have the Business Wireless International, which is the $89.90 a month. And so we're going to click on Manager Space VoIP Account. Okay. Now, when you do this, again, it's going to have you do a couple of steps that I've already done, so it's not here for me to actually set up my phone number. Now, when you do this the first time, make sure you set up the phone number that you want to have associated with your VoIP account. Okay? Now, what do I mean by this? This number that you see right here coincides with my cell phone that I already had, my Samsung Galaxy. Because here's the deal, a lot of people don't realize. You can actually download the Space VoIP app on multiple phones. It's not just for the WP4U phone. You can have this on multiple phones. So I actually have it on my Samsung Galaxy and my WP4U phone. But when you set up your Space VoIP for the first time, whichever phone number you want to have associated with your account is what you want to put back here. Now, this is my cell phone number for my my Samsung Galaxy. So here's what's important. If you're going to have it downloaded on the cell phone you currently have and your WP4U phone, whichever number you have back here is the number that you need to use when setting up your account for the other phones. It doesn't matter if you use the WP4U phone number. If you already have this one set up for your other phone, when you're setting up your VoIP with your new WP4U phone, you have to use that same number if that's what you choose to do. Okay, the reason I bring this up is because we had someone here recently, her phone wasn't working, her VoIP, and she didn't know why. And then when I was kind of looking at it and I came into her back office, I realized with her WP4U phone, when she downloaded the VoIP, she put in that WP4U phone number. When she downloaded VoIP on her Samsung Galaxy or her iPhone, she put in and set up that account with that phone number. And so it wasn't recognizing the other one because you can only have one phone number associated with the service from World Global Network. So make sure whichever number is here is the same number and account you set up for all the different phones that you have VoIP on. Okay, very, very, very important, you guys. Okay, so that's number one. Number two, you can top up. So let's just say you wanted to add more airtime, etc. You can come back here and do this. Now I'm going to be topping up again later on today. I usually like to keep like around $25 or so in there. Now, why is this important? Because remember what I just showed you. Some areas are going to have a little fee, right? Just, tiny cents, right? Fees. But if you already have money in your account at all times, then you're going to always be able to make calls. Also, let's say you're showing this business opportunity to someone and they want to see the phone and make phone calls. If you already have it topped up, they're going to be able to call anywhere in the world without any issue. So try to keep something in there, $6, $12, $25, whatever you want to have in there. Okay, so that's very, very important. So we can come over here to rate calculator, and it's going to show you all the different rates, etc., for the different areas again, just like it did with the other one. So here you can see it's 0.3422 to call this particular area. Or another way that you can do this is click on available zones. Okay, so let's say that you have people and they are going to buy the package that only has one region or one zone, and they want to know what countries are included in that zone. Well, you can simply come here and it's going to show you the different zones we have. We have Europe, Asia, Africa, Russia, North America, Latin America, right? Or you can click on all zones. But let's just say we wanted to see what countries were in the Asia zone. Okay, so we can simply click on Asia. And now it's going to show you all the countries that are available in that zone that you can call literally for free. Okay, and again, there's going to be a couple of area codes in each region that are going to have a little charge. It has nothing to do with us. And again, it's all about the service availability and the different laws there. So we're going to have in the Asian zone, Malaysia, Australia, Indonesia, Philippines, New Zealand, Singapore, Brunei, Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, Laos, China, Bangladesh, Turkey, India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Lebanon, Jordan, Syria, Iraq, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia. A lot of people didn't realize, Israel, that some of these other Middle Eastern countries are actually included in the Asian region, Nepal, Iran, etc., etc., right? But look at this. It says dial code not included. Okay, so there's certain dial codes or area codes that are not included, that there's going to be a little fee to call these areas. So here in Australia, there's one area code that's going to cost a little bit of money if you call this particular area code. In the Philippines, look, there's like 5 or 6 different area codes that there's going to be a little fee on. New Zealand has one, Turkey has one, etc. Lebanon has a few different area codes that's going to cost you just a tiny, tiny bit. Okay, so you want to come back here and get familiar with this. Also, this is great because I would recommend you come here and print out all of these different areas. So that way, if someone wants to see what countries are available, you already have it printed out, okay? So here, North America, you can see you have the Bahamas, Anguilla, the Cayman Islands, Bermuda, etc., Dominican Republic, Trinidad, Mexico, US, Canada, etc. But here are some area codes in the Bahamas that are going to cost a little bit to call with your VoIP service. Now, another way to get around this, which is very, very important to understand, is if someone is calling, look at this right here. Space VoIP to space VoIP is always free. It's always free. So what you can do is have the other party download space VoIP. That's all they have to do is go to the Google Play Store and download the app, and now you're able to call them and they can call you for free. So that's one way you can avoid some of these little charges, okay? So very, very important that you know all of that information, okay? And then here you have your traffic history, etc. But now what I want to do, so when you come here again, you want to set all this up. Come to your VoIP and your wireless, set in the right phone numbers, get everything set up. Now let's actually go to the phone. Okay, so let me power on my WP4U phone. Okay, so that's our WP4U phone. There's the cool little jacket icon you see, and you see the little circular image there with the lock. So you simply press on that and slide it to the right, and it unlocks your phone. And you can see I already have Instagram, etc., Snapchat, and other things downloaded. So one of the first things I want to show you is if you click there where it has all the little lines at the very bottom on the left-hand side of your screen, simply click on that, and it's going to bring you here. Now what I want you to do is click on Settings at the bottom right-hand side right next to Widgets. Click on Settings, okay? And then if you click on SIM Management, the very top, SIM Management, that is your phone number right there. That's one way you can always see your phone number. Now, if you put in multiple SIM cards, it's going to show you those other phone numbers that are in your phone. Sometimes I take out my Samsung Galaxy SIM card and put it into this phone, and it shows both numbers there. Okay, so people can call me both numbers to the same phone. I just don't have it in at the current moment. Okay, so now let's simply go back, hit the back arrow button at the bottom right. Now, if you click on More, you see right underneath Data Usage, you can click on More. And also you'll notice you have the Wi-Fi access right there, Bluetooth, if you want to use Bluetooth, etc. All of that is right there. So we can click on More. And right there is where you see Tethering and Portable Hotspot. If you click that, that's where you're going to be able to turn on your hotspot. Okay, so that way you can have internet anywhere you go for your laptop, your tablets, etc. Okay, so you can click on portable hotspot and it's going to take you there to do that. Okay, so very, very cool that we have that with our phones, but a lot of people had no idea where it's at. So there it is, Wi-Fi, hotspot, USB tethering, Bluetooth tethering, etc. Okay, so that's where you can find that information. Okay, because a lot of people have asked me, where do you go for the hotspot? So that's where you go into the settings. Okay, so now what do we want to do now? Now we want to click on the little circle there in the middle with all the little dots. Okay, and that's going to change your screen like this. And so now we want to go to the Google Play Store. This is where you download the apps. Okay, so we see the Play Store right there. It's going to be, you just got to look for it on your phone. Simply click the Play Store. Now, the very first time that you do this, you are going to have to set up your Google Play Store. You need to have a Gmail account. Okay, so if you don't have a Gmail account, go ahead and set that up first. So it's going to save you a lot of time in here. So set up a Gmail account. Also, what's really cool about this is when you set up your phone and your Play Store with a Gmail account and your VoIP with your Gmail account, it's automatically going to load in all of your contacts in there. So you can see who already has VoIP, and you can invite new people to VoIP, etc., and you can call them for free, etc. So when you first come to the Play Store, again, it's going to ask you to put in your Gmail information, your username and your password, and then you're going to be able to log in. So now that we're in, I'm going to click on apps. Okay, and that top magnifying glass image there in the top right hand side, that means search. So I'm going to click on that, and so now I'm going to search, and there is space VoIP. Okay, so you can see space VoIP is at the very top there. So we have the space VoIP, space cloud, and the space meet. Space meet and cloud are already on your phone. Okay, sometimes some people have gotten the phone where they already have VoIP in there, and some people haven't. So most people haven't, so you need to come and download it. So now I'm going to click on space VoIP, and you'll notice they are all free. Then I'm going to click on install. Okay, now I simply click on accept. Okay, now it's downloading the app to my phone. I already had this installed, but I uninstalled it just for this video. So it's installing. Okay, now it's successfully installed, and now I click open. Okay, so now here it is, the very beginning. So it says use my phone number as my ID. Okay, use my phone number as my ID. So what you want to do here is click on that, but remember what I told you. You have to make sure that the same phone number you have in your back office set up for your VoIP is the same number you use here. So you'll notice that this number is the number for my WP4U phone. But in my back office, I have my VoIP set up for my other cell phone, my Samsung Galaxy cell phone, because that's the number I wanted to use for my VoIP. So now I need to delete this number and put in the same number that I have in the back office for my space VoIP. When I say back office, meaning your website with WGN, in case you don't know what I mean by back office. Okay, so now I just changed it to the correct phone number, and now I'm going to click next, and it says, is this number correct? We will send you an SMS verification code to this number, and of course it's the correct number, 231-3976. Yep. Click next. Okay, and now I got the code sent to my other phone, my Samsung Galaxy. So let me check that number really quickly. 9588. So right here where it says enter code, I'm going to put in that code, 9588. And as soon as you put the cursor there, the number pad is going to open up for you. So don't worry about looking for it. It automatically pops up. 9588. And I'm going to click sign up. If you don't get the code, click I didn't get the code. But remember, the code is going to be on the phone or be sent text message to the phone number that you put in there. Okay. And every now and then this is going to come up. It's just setting in everything for you. So you just keep clicking I allow. And then it brings it here. Now look, now I have my VoIP set up. Okay. Now you can see here, there are some of the conversations I've already have on the my space VoIP with people texting me. And there's good old Al Pal saying I have tonight covered, right? So all of this, you remember, you can text people for free. You can also do video calls through your space VoIP as well. Okay, so if I click here, my contacts, look at this. All my contacts are already here in my phone. Very, 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 very cool, right? And then so here, if I click on that icon at the very top with all the little boxes there, that just shows you all the chats. But it also will bring up everyone that has space VoIP. Okay, so that's how you find out who is on space VoIP that is in your phone. Okay, so very cool there. You can type new, which means you want to add someone else. So if you click on those little dots on the right hand side, you can click type new. And it's going to allow you to add a new person to your phone, right? And to your space VoIP. Okay, so I don't need to do that, but that's just how you do that. Okay, I wanted to show you how you do that. Okay, so let me go back. And you can, down at the bottom, it says add group chat. You can do that as well. Okay, oops, let me open up Space VoIP again. Actually, let me show you. Okay, there's Space VoIP now on my actual phone. So whenever I want to find Space VoIP again, I simply come to the icon and click on it. Okay. Okay, now if I click the little lines on the left-hand side, it's going to bring up my profile, my dial pad, my account. So once I top up, I'm going to have money there. And it's going to show me all the different rates again for the different area codes, etc. When you click on that little arrow there, it's going to show you your plans, etc. When you click on that. When you click on plans, it's going to show you the different plans that you have. I don't want to wait for all that data to be put together, so I don't need to wait on that. You can find friends, your voicemail, and here you have settings. So you can change your settings here. So you can pop up notifications, select that if you want, enable, disable push notification with while users are online. You can do settings for your sound, enable keytones, enable vibration, etc. Use Bluetooth and all these kind of things. And if you wanted to have SMS ringtone, which means a different ringtone coming through your phone if someone is calling you through the VoIP. So you can have a different ringtone set up if someone's calling you through your VoIP or your regular phone, so you know the difference. So you know, oh, well, that ring means it's a VoIP call, and this ring means it's a regular call. Okay, so you can set all of that stuff up there. The same thing with video. Use front camera, video fix for tablet devices, fix for camera preview, etc. Because remember, you can do video calls with VoIP. Okay. Now, the dial pad. So you simply click on that and you come to the dial pad when you want to make a call. Okay, and then this is where you would just do the call. Don't forget, if you're calling international to someone, you put in that international calling code, etc., and then the number. Okay, so very, very important. Okay, so now what I want to do is actually do a live VoIP call, a regular call with VoIP, and then also a video call. So let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead here and we're going to click on Space VoIP. Let me click on that from my phone. And there you can see we actually have a call coming in from Mr. Al Powell. Hey Al, how are you doing, buddy? Okay, hold on one second. Okay, Al, so we are doing a recording right now. I'm doing a recording training for the team on using the Space VoIP and some of the other platforms, activating their phones, etc. So I wanted to do this quick call and actually do a live call. But now what I'm going to do is, you guys see at the very bottom, you can click on camera, and we actually have Mr. Al Powell on live. I'm going to go ahead and click on camera. And okay, it's going to show you that because it's trying to utilize the camera. And so what we're going to do now, oops. Okay, and there we go. So we actually have Mr. Al Powell live with us on camera. And it looks like Al is in a private jet, or hey, what's up, buddy? So, okay, so I wanted to just show you guys how we can do a live call using our Space VoIP, and that it works crystal clear here. There's Mr. Al Powell. And Al, what I'm going to do is hang up and call you right back so they can see how I make a call from my Space VoIP. Okay, perfect. So now let's go ahead and hang that up. And now I want to show you guys me actually calling Mr. Al Pal. So I can go here, I can click on my dial pad, and I can just start dialing, or I can go to my contacts. Remember, if you click up there with all the boxes, it's going to show you the contacts that have space VoIP. And if it has the green, then you know that that is a call. That these people are actually live on space VoIP right now, so I can call any one of them. So we're going to go ahead and call Al. I'm going to go ahead and hit the camera. And there you go. And so now we are back on with Mr. Al Pal live on Space VoIP. So Al, we appreciate it, you being on here with us, buddy. And I will see you. Okay, perfect, buddy. So Al, I will give you a call back later on. We are actually, I'm just in the process of finishing up this video. And so I will talk to you later on, buddy. Okay, perfect. Okay, so Al is actually in the car, so there's a little bit of interference. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, Al. So I will give you a call back after I finish all of this. Okay, buddy? All right, thanks a lot, Al. Okay, so that's how we do that. Now, I can also, at any time, I can come to Mr. Al Pal. And if I wanted to add him to a group, I can do that if I wanted to do a group call or something of that nature. Okay, so I just wanted to take the time to show you guys how to do that. And again, you can do chatting. Let me go back to Space VoIP here. Okay, let me go find Space VoIP. Let me open up Space VoIP one last time. Okay. And I can type him a message. Say thanks, Al, for being on the call. Okay, and then I hit that little arrow, and then that sends Al the text message. Okay, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I will talk to you guys the next time on the next video. And again, this has been Bishop Stewart with Team Global Wealth Builders, and we are absolutely dominating and crushing the home-based business industry. I will talk to you guys soon. Take care. God bless. See you on the webinars. Let's keep building.
We are here. We are here. We are global. We are global. We are dominating the affiliate industry.